Niklas, Battlefield 3 seems to be the game that keeps on giving. We've had close quarters, now we're moving the action into a more open arena. Tell us a bit more about Armored Kill.
Yeah, so Armored Kill is our third pack, which focuses on the all-out vehicle warfare. So it's the big maps and lots of new vehicles and lots of epic mayhem.
We've seen Bandar Desert. On the show floor today you've got tank superiority. Can you go into detail about that?
Yeah, so tank superiority is about kind of capturing the feel of a tank battle. So we pit two tank platoons against each other to try and establish control over a central point on the map. So what you will see is like this big kind of waves of metal moving against each other and having big firefights over long distance.
So what 4 maps can we play on?
We can play on Alborz Mountains, Bandar Desert, Armored Shield and Death Valley.
And how do those differ to each other?
The thing that they have in common, I should say actually first, is that they are really big. This is the pack that focuses on the big maps. But then of course they have their individual differences, like you have seen, for example, Bandar Desert being this desert environment, and then we have the more snowy environments on the Alborz Mountains. And then what we show today, Death Valley, is more nighttime and in dusk, kind of gloomy.
Now some console gamers are expressing concern that maps such as Bandar Desert might feel a bit empty on the console because you've got 64 players on PC but only 24 on a console. So how are you addressing the maps feeling a bit empty?
Well, we are always trying to balance and adapt for the amount of players. So we will address that as we have done with other big maps. It's basically, we try to make sure that those players that are on the map get the best experience they can. So you will not have this empty space where nothing happens. So we're careful about that type of balance.
Niklas, I have faith in you. I guess you guys do a lot of playtesting over at DICE.
Oh yeah, every day.
Just an excuse to play games, right?
Of course, it's a perk of the job.
So where are you taking the series next with Aftermath and Endgame?
We're not talking about all the details about those packs yet, but Aftermath is about the earthquake. You're going to fight through earthquake destroyed environments, putting some really nice spin on the battlefield feeling. And in Endgame, we're talking about motorcycles. And one thing that's really cool about these motorcycles is that you can actually be 2 people on them, so that's pretty cool.
So somebody can ride pillion and then be shooting off the back of the bike while someone else is riding it?
Yes. He's like riding shotgun in a completely new way.
Finally, Niklas, we saw a teaser for Aftermath at the press conference. It was a very small teaser. Can you explain what that was?
Yeah, that was a very small teaser, yeah. It was a little glimpse of what you might expect from the environment in Aftermath. So if you like what you saw, I think you're going to like the pack.
Okay, fantastic. Well, it sounds great. Looking forward to playing Armored Kill and the other DLC that are coming out over the coming months.